Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting lecture of process modeling and simulation. And the module which we are following these days is related to the modeling of unit processes. And so far, we have simulated mixer, splitter, separator, decanter, component splitter, heat exchanger, heater, and cooler. So our two activities for today are related to the simulation of pump in Aspen Plus. So let's quickly go to the case study, see what are the simulation requirements and how we can simulate it to generate our required results. So this activity is also linked with CLO number 1 and CLO number 2 of the course, that selection of the basic components, fluid package, binary interaction parameters. This is linked with CLO number 1, and the simulation of pump in Aspen Plus simulation environment is linked with CLO number 2. So as you see, this whole activity of the unit process modeling is linked with CLO number 1 and CLO number 2. There are two objectives of doing this simulation: knowing how to change, increase or decrease the pressure of the liquid stream in Aspen Plus, recognize the way of using pump in Aspen Plus. So the problem description is that calculate the duty of the pump which is required to increase the pressure of a mixture from 1 bar to 5 bar. That in this case, we have been given a mixture which is a benzene toluene mixture, and it is at a pressure of 1 bar, and we have to increase its pressure to 5 bar. So the degree of freedom is 1. In most of the cases, the discharge pressure is specified, but in some cases, pressure increase, pressure ratio, power required, or power curve or performance curve is specified. So you have to specify only one parameter from it to simulate the pump. As you know that for benzene toluene mixture, we have to select SRK as property package. The feed stream consists of benzene 58%, toluene 58%, mass flow rate 2000 kg per hour, feed temperature 70 degrees centigrade, and pressure as 1 bar. And in discharge pressure, the pressure should be 5 bar with the efficiency of pump as 75%. So we have to not only specify the discharge pressure, but we have to specify 75% efficiency. If you do not specify this efficiency, for example, you are given that increase the pressure to 5 bar, but you are not given any efficiency value, then you will simply simulate it. If you are giving the efficiency value, then you have to use that value in your system. इसका मतलब है कि देखें, दो पॉसिबिलिटीज है। ये जो पैरामीटर्स है, इनमें से एक बार आपने लाजमी डिफाइन करना है। एफिशिएंसी ऑप्शनल स्टेप है। अगर आपको कहा गया एफिशिएंसी को डिफाइन करने का, तो आप एफिशिएंसी डिफाइन करेंगे पंप की। अगर आपको नहीं कहा गया, तो आप नहीं करेंगे, वो बाय डिफॉल्ट एसपन खुद ही कैलकुलेट। लेकिन इस दो वैल्यूज का हरगिज मतलब नहीं कि इसका डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम 2 है। इसका डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम 1 है पंप। लेकिन ये जो एफिशिएंसी वैल्यू है, ये ऑप्शनल स्टेप है, ये आपको दी जा भी सकती है और नहीं भी दी जा सकती। सो जस्ट लाइक add the components, property package, binary interaction parameters, then you add the pump, define the feed conditions, then you see select the pump model, discharge pressure as 5 bar, and the efficiency, pump efficiency is defined over here as 0.75, then run it, and then you check the electricity requirements for this pump, and then these are the stream results. So this is the first activity of today's task. The second activity is related to the pump curve data, but we will come back it later. So let's go back to Aspen Plus and solve it. Benzene toluene mixture is added. As we know that we have added this component list several times, so I have skipped the step of showing it to you that how to add it. And similarly, I have selected SRK and steam NBS method. Similarly, click run and going to simulation environment once results are available. So this activity till now is related with CLO number 1. Now we will go to the pressure changer because it's related to the change in pressure of the stream, and that is pump placed over here. So click it, place it over here, name it as pump, and you can expand it a bit. It's up to you, and you can name it here, then do the required connections. One feed stream, I will label it as inlet, and one outlet stream, the product stream, I can label it as outlet. You can use nomenclature as per your requirement, but you cannot use top and data IDs as these are reserved in Aspen Plus as we have discussed in our previous example. So click on inlet, do the required specification, 70 degrees centigrade, 1 bar, mass flow rate is 2000 kg per hour, and it was on 0.58% and 0.58%. After that, click next, and you see in specifications you are given the two model pump and turbine. This turbine doesn't mean the turbine which is producing the power. This is a turbine pump, hydraulic turbine basically. And the outlet specification, as you see, discharge pressure, pressure increase, pressure ratio, power required, or use performance curve. So our this activity is related to the discharge pressure. So it is 5 bar. And you see this tick button has been active, means we can run it here. But since in problem statement you are specified that the efficiency is 75%, so it is 0.75. You have to specify number between 0 to 1. 0 से 1 के दरमियान का नंबर देना. 75% है तो 75 over 100, 0.75. 60% है तो 60 over 100 and so on. और ये आप लोगों ने जहन में रखना है कि अगर आपको क्वेश्चन में या आपको किसी असाइनमेंट में पंप दिया जाता है और अगर एफिशिएंसी भी दी जाती है तो एफिशिएंसी को स्पेसिफाई करना लाजमी होगा. अगर एफिशिएंसी नहीं दी जाती, so it's up to you. And similarly, if you go to calculation options, you do not have to specify anything over here. Flash options, obviously it's liquid only because pump is used for liquids only. So run it. Once after running it, go to main flow sheet and you see results are available. Click on results and you see the fluid pack power is 0.269 kilowatt, brake power is 0.36 kilowatt approximately. And the electricity, the power required to increase the pressure of this stream from 1 bar to 5 bar is 0.36 kilowatt. And you see the change in pressure is 4 bar, the NPSH available is calculated, the pump efficiency used, the outlet temperature, and the network required. And similarly, if you click on the stream results, you can see that the pressure is increased from 1 bar to 5 bar with a minor change in temperature, just 70.1853, a difference of 0.1853. And you see that flows will remain the same, the compositions will remain the same. So that's how you simulate a pump in SPM Plus when you are given discharge pressure and an optional efficiency value. However, if you are given performance curve, then how will you simulate it? So that's our next activity related to this pump. So in that activity, we will use pentane hexane mixture with property packages Peng-Robinson. So I will skip the step and I will directly come to the simulation environment once after reading the procedure. So this activity, the activity number 14, again related with CLO number 1 and CLO number 2. The objectives are same. Let's quickly read the problem description that calculate the discharge pressure and required duty of the pump. In the previous case, we were given the discharge pressure and we have calculated the duty for the pump required to increase the pressure. But in this case, we have to calculate the discharge pressure as well. And we have been given the pump curve data. So based on this pump curve data, we will compute the discharge pressure and duty required by the pump to increase the pressure of the mixture, which is the pentane hexane. Degree of freedom again will remain the one. The conditions given that pentane is 58%, hexane 58%, mass flow rate is 30,000 kg per hour, feed temperature 30 degrees centigrade, feed pressure 1 bar. And the efficiency of the pump is to be used in this case should be 80%. This is similar to the previous one. But in now, if you look at this pump curve data, Gold's pump model 3196, this is a specific data related to a pump. That the curve, it shows the real time data between the flow rate and the developed head. The flow rate is given in GPM, gallons per minute, and in head, which is in feet. So this data we will use in SPN Plus to simulate the pump. How we will use it? Let's see the procedure. Same procedure. Pentane hexane added, Peng-Robinson, pump selected. You can rename the stream, that it's up to you. Then specify the feed conditions. Then in pump, you have to just click on use performance curve to determine discharge conditions and specify pump efficiency as 0.8. After that, take you to the performance curve, and in flow variable, you have to specify the volumetric flow because gallons per minute is a volumetric flow. It's not a mass flow. And then single curve at operating speed because this curve is a single curve. If you have been given multiple curves, then we can specify multiple curves at different speeds. After that, we will go to curve data. We will select head unit as feet, flow unit as gallons per minute, and then we will specify the head and flow. And after that, we will simply run it and we will get the required pressure and duty. So let's quickly do it in Aspen Plus. I have added pentane hexane mixture, Peng-Robinson is selected, and pump is selected in Aspen Plus. So we will quickly go to add feed data. So as I said, I have added the pump model given the required connections, and now we will specify the feed condition that it's at 30 degrees centigrade, 1 bar, the mass flow rate of 30,000 kg per hour and mass fraction as 0.5 for pentane and 0.5 for hexane. And after that, click next. And once after clicking next in pump, select use performance curve to determine discharge conditions, and in pump efficiency specify it as 0.8. And you see run button is not active. So you see you have to click on this performance curve, or you can simply click on next because you are using it for the first time. In flow variable, two flows can be used, volumetric flow or mass flow. So you will specify the volumetric flow because you have been given gallons per minute. In performance. There are different parameters: head coefficient, power, discharge pressure, and so on. So we will specify head, and we will use single curve at operating speed. And this is a tabular data. This is not a polynomial data or user subroutine. The curve format should be the tabular data. After that, go to curve data, and in curve data, select unit of head as feet, which is given over here, and in flow, specify the unit as GPM, gallons per minute. And now this is curve number 1. You have to specify head and flow here. So what I will do, I will take you to the Excel sheet, and we will just copy the data from here, and we will simply paste it over. So as you see, I have entered the data in Excel, and I will just simply copy it and I will place it in Aspen. दो ऑप्शंस हैं आपके पास, या तो आप डायरेक्टली सिमुलेशन जो आपकी स्लाइड्स है वहां से देख के आप डायरेक्टली डाटा एंटर करते जाएं एस्पेन प्लस में, और दूसरी ऑप्शन ये है कि आप पहले एक्सेल में उसको रिकॉर्ड कर लें और एक्सेल से कॉपी करके आप पेस्ट कर दें. सो इट्स अप टू यू, जैसा भी आप इसमें करना चाहें कर सकते हैं. बट अगर मैं ये सिंपली ऐड करने में एक एक वैल्यू जाता तो वहां पे बहुत ज्यादा टाइम वीडियो में लग जाना था, ये लेक्चर में लग जाना था. सो आई अवॉइडेड द टाइम ऑफ एडिंग दिस. फर्स्ट टेक इट टू द फॉर्मेट as head is given before, flow rate is after that, and just copy it and simply paste it over here. And once you paste it, you see that all the values are added over here, and this run button is now active. So simply click run, and once after running you see results are available. So simply go to pump results, and you see that the outlet pressure is 3.04 bar, approximately 3.03876 bar. So you see the discharge pressure is calculated using pump performance curves, and then go to results, and you see 3.35 kilowatt electricity or duty is required to increase the pressure from 1 bar to 3.04 bar approximately. So that's how you simulate a pump using performance curve. So we have basically done two activities. One was using simply discharge pressure condition and using optional efficiency value. And the second condition, in which again this value was optional. This is not related with the degree of freedom. लेट मी टेल यू, मैं इसको ऑप्शनल क्यों बार बार कह रहा हूँ कि इसका डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम से कोई ताल्लुक नहीं है. अदरवाइज आप सोचेंगे, यू मे थिंक दैट डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इज 2. नो, डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इज 1 फॉर पम्प, एंड दिस इज एन ऑप्शनल वैल्यू विच कुड बी गिवन टू यू और नॉट गिवन टू यू, कि इसके बिना भी आपकी पम्प की सिमुलेशन हो जाएगी. एंड इन फर्स्ट केस डिस्चार्ज प्रेशर वाज यूज्ड, एंड इन सेकंड केस performance curve were used to calculate the discharge pressure and duty required for the pump. So that's how you simulate pump in SPPS. Thank you.